This video chart presentation of Bonanza Oil and Gas brought to you by allpennystocks.com, a technical analysis by Andy from Understanding Venture Plays. Bonanza Oil is a NASDAQ bulletin board company trading under the ticker BGOI. We're heading down into a sub-penny play this time. Solid downtrend it's been in. Now it's ironing out a base. See the moving averages are all converging at this point. While it's holding this level of a bottom of 0.008, trying to uptick a little bit. See the MACD running right on that money line. That's a good thing to see. That's still a positive divergence with this price per share. We've got a long-term uptrend in the PPO as well. See, it looks like we're heading for a little bullish cross. Histogram is about ready to pop back through zero. ADX coming down out of its strong trend area. Now heading down into 20. That tells you that the trend is losing strength. Big whipsaw here in the MFI. The big separation, the one thing you look for with that is for this to try and return back to get back in close proximity to the 14 and 21. See, when it moves away fast and hard, it'll try and come back together. So we're going to look at the 7 MFI to come bouncing back up and come near the 14 and 21, which are holding over 50, which is a very bullish thing. A lot of whipsaws. Again, the MFI just needs to be used in correlation with other indicators. See that the accumulation distribution flat line is now in an uptrend. Look for that uptrend to continue. That's, of course, reiterated by this shaking money flow, which tells you when it's making this uptrend, that selling pressure is being overcome by buying pressure. You can see now up in the green, there's a lot of buying pressure going on with this stock. CCI bounced right off a negative 100, didn't make it into oversold territory. Now coming back up, still trading at the lower end of its mean. But we want to see this break through zero and get trading to a higher point. Of course, it made this spike right here where it did see some good buying pressure, volume surge. Right there would be a good point to look for a breakout. But of course, it didn't hold. It came slipping back down, but held the support levels, previous support levels. And now we're looking for it to try and make a move again. Full stow with a brief dip down here into oversold again. Whereas you can see, it can trade in oversold for an awful long time. Moved up on that spike there. So right now we're looking for is a break of 20, come back out of oversold, start to show some positive strength coming into this chart. I like this tricks. I use the tricks. It's a long-term indicator for reversals. I always want to see it trending towards zero. Right now you can see it has a long-term trend since back here in June, all the way back to March when it started flatlining. And since then it's been trending back towards zero. Now it looks like we're about ready to get a bearish cross, but what we want to see is even if this does make a bearish cross and dips back down, we want to see it continue to trend towards zero. That break of the money line, oftentimes you'll see an explosion in the price. RSIs are all in a nice position, all moving together. Now we want to see that break of 50. You want to see a break of 50, and you want to see it ultimately hold above 50. It's a lot stronger of a chart when it's trading over 50. That's what we'll be looking for now. It starts with a baby step of breaking through it. Then you want to see it hold. Moved on that big spike of price, came back down and didn't hold it. A stronger chart would have held this 50 and kept trading up in there. So that's what we're going to look for now, is just to get through it and hold it. Good support level there at trip 08. Another support level right at trip 09, right above it. When charts are trading in this sort of price range, the resistance is going to be very choppy throughout it. So it's difficult. I can put lines all over the place on it. But that 001 marker is a pretty good resistance. One, it just has a psychological barrier. Solid numbers like that do. It's just a fact of the matter. So we're going to look for this to move through that 001 and hold above it. And really what this needs to do is a couple things. One, break that 50-day moving average. See, that's at 001152 right now. We want to get this price trading back over that 50-day. Let it start rolling down. Let these lower moving averages break up through the 50. You see, that's something that hasn't happened. This is a 9-month chart. 50 days has been a strong area of resistance. Lower moving averages have never broke up through it. So what we're going to look for is volume to come in, break this 001, and then break through this 50-day moving average at 001152. At that point, the chart should be gaining some strength. Resistance will still be choppy throughout it. See, it'll be pretty solid there at 0014. It was a good support level in the past. Touched it right here. Couldn't get through it. It's going to meet different areas of resistance, but plays at this level, strong volume will overcome virtually every resistance. What's important for this is to actually make a bottom, get over the 50-day, start to trend higher, maybe even do something with this right here. The trend line has been established. You want to see it start making higher highs and higher lows. So we're going to look for this to move in that direction. always hold that base. If it wants to go up here and drop back down, then it needs to pick up these support levels. These old support levels, they'll become important at that point to show that this is indeed made a true bottom. It's not going to dive down into the super subs. It's going to try and roll off of this thing, let this be a true bottom for it, and start to make a move to the upside. See, it does have a huge kind of rounded look to it. It's not a straight drop, a straight line. It looks like it's trying to roll itself out into a bottom. Just has a nice look. Things like this MACD riding the money line. This is where you put it on radar and look for volume spikes. 4.6 million. That's still plenty of volume to get in and out, but you'll want to see a lot more come into it if it's going to blow through things like this 50-day moving average. These are the type of things that I'll be looking for in BGOI. As always, this annotated video chart is merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the All Penny Stocks website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. To begin learning technical analysis while on the All Penny Stocks website, click on the feature link to understand and pinch your place, and you'll be on your way. Thanks for watching and trade smart.